That's right. I'm going to be shooting, so you guys better get ready for some rebounds or some nylon, you know. Some ball going through the nylon will be nice this time around because Season 5 is here, boys, and we are ready to go. Joe, you've been amazing at coming up with all these unique and crazy and winning builds. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, so I'm on YouTube, Joe knows. 1 million subscribers now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
TGIF, everyone. Hey, Alec.
Well, Cade Cunningham.
Thanks, Alec. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Milwaukee, now here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Rice. Jordan with it. There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Rice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Oh, that's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
Now here's Morant. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Parker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. From deep, Morant. Offensive board.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Pass to Parker. Here's Eaton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Parker. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Home team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Parker against Jordan. Pass to Rice. Back to Jordan. And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Morant against Parker. Here's Eaton. 14 feet away. The rebound by Whiteside.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Jordan. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Morant outside. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot comes out.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Rice. Off the left rim and out.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Parker. Tries again. Soft touch off the glass.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Well, Houston's shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to Jordan. Now Whiteside. Down low. Here's Rice. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Now here's Parker. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Releases. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called. Houston. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Cassell. Lets it go from the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Booker. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hornacek. Three-pointer. No good. Booker with the defensive effort. Barnes, it's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Rockets' shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Cassell. Here's Doherty. Shoots over Turner, and it's Doherty missing. Hayward against Johnson. Hayward's shot is off. Here's Cassell. Over Cunningham. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. And Haley gets it to go. 1:44 left to play in the first. Hayward outside. Pass to Cunningham. Turner controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Hornacek. Booker defending. And here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Hornacek. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Cunningham passes to Turner. Outside Booker. Johnson against Hayward. Up top Barnes. The shot, no good. And Houston will come the other way.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Johnson with a bucket.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Outside Booker. A step-back shot, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks up 8, and we'll be back right after this.
22. The away team, 14.
Broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And it's Houston's ball. 8-point game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
So the Rockets 5 now. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
He's off on the first. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Houston shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Jordan with the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Parker passes to Turner. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Turner. Covered by Jordan. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Outside for Moran. Pass to Whiteside. Over Turner. And too long on the shot.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
That shot's good by Parker.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Here's Rice. Antetokounmpo covering.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Glenn Rice. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Back to Parker. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Releases. Rebound by Stoudemire.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Parker against Moran. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Antetokounmpo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Back to Jordan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for the away team, Michael Jordan. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw's good. Jordan. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Parker finds Antetokounmpo. Parker outside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Timeout call. Houston, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Rice. And here's Morant. Fires for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Glenn Rice taking 3 shots.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
He hits the second from the line.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And he makes all 3. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Rice. Six on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your home team, Dolph Schayes. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Misses from short range.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Jordan. Tries again. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Parker outside. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. For Houston, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Jordan. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Eden. Antetokounmpo with it. Covered by Jordan. No good on the triple. And Houston is shooting poorly. Just 30% so far. Here's Bailey. Antetokounmpo covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Morant. This one for 3. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. Pass to Parker. Antetokounmpo outside. From 18 feet away. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Morant. Back to Jordan. Got a piece of it. 1:11 left in the second quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your home team, Tony Parker. Shooting 1.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Cassell. Outside Johnson. Pass to Hornacek. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Hayward.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And stolen by Booker. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 7 points.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Cassell. There's 18 seconds left in the second. Lets it fly. The shot by Hornacek, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Yep, that one goes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's Milwaukee sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's really stood out for them to this point. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Rockets shooting just around 26% for the game. Morant, the pass to Jordan. Whiteside with it. Pass to Jordan. Here's Rice. From the elbow. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, Milwaukee's shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And for Houston, covered by Jordan. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Morant. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Rice. A quick shot there. It's off target. Outside Booker. Shoots over Morant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Booker's got 11 points.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Here's Rice. Antetokounmpo covering. Rice's shot is off.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good. Cunningham's checked in for Devin Booker. Hits both from the stripe. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Stoudemire. Shots blocked.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Cunningham finds Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And it's Cunningham missing. The Rockets have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Morant. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Timeout called. Houston.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
Brad Daugherty.
Well, the Rockets shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Morant, the pass to Jordan. Cunningham against Morant. 6 to shoot. Nice shot from the wing.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Rice. Here's Doherty. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Inside. He Heaton, shot is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Houston, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Rice. Moran against Cunningham. Jordan with it. 5 points in the game. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Heaton, defended by Whiteside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to drop, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Rice. He's got 10. Jordan with it. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Doherty. Cuts off the pass. Antetokounmpo outside. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 18.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Timeout called. Houston.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Cassell. Parker defending. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Hayward. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 6.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Cassell. Three-pointer. And no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. To the inside. Parker. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Bailey. Fades away. Goes back up. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Milwaukee? Devin Booker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the free throw, no good. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Hayward outside.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Bailey.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. He didn't have his feet planted.
Barnes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Parker. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has gotten his second bucket. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Another shot. To the middle. Here's Bailey. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Bucks have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Parker outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And Bailey gets it to go. He has 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Hayward. Outside Booker. Now here's Parker. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Bailey. Here's Cassell. And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing, keep moving the ball, keep cutting.
Coach likes how they're working the ball right now.
But as he said, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Barnes is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Booker finds Barnes. Cunningham left side. Step back and fire. That one a little long. Houston shooting only 31% in the game. Knocked away. Here's Cassell. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Hornacek. Barnes with the rebound. And for the Bucks, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end.
Shooting.
Hey, get Joe, get Joe!
Watch that shooter.
Give me that!
That's not help.
Shooting,
And one!
Corner.
Yo, check there for you.
Here we go. Get it going. Out.
Get that.
Popping it.
Yep.
Left.
Yo, dig! Yo, dig!
Watch that shooter.
That's not help.
Shooting,
Here we go.
Hey, Mike! Yo, Mike!
Left.
And one. And a foul.
And one!
Get that game. Yo, good on Darius.
No base.
You got Joe back?
Jump ball. Cool it. You two players.
Get to him.
All right, and remember, you can jump into My Career right now. Since the trade deadline has passed, you can jump in with all the new rosters and the new look NBA, which is just crazy right now. So make sure to make some new builds, get out there and compete, and you might just run into Team 2K TV. And we're going to get some wins for you, Joe, I promise.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready.
Thanks very much. Now,
as is always the best case. David, thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Carter, also Johnson out there. Caron Butler is out there at Bowl, and it's Unseld in at the power forward position. And for Los Angeles, they've got Jimmy Butler. Davis is out there with Reed. Then it's the franchise, and it's Johnson in at the 1. And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Outside Butler. Ball kicks to Butler. Clock at 6. From deep. Here's Bol. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shoot of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Carter against Roy. Davis, the pass to Johnson. And he starts out with the miss in this one. In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Butler. Johnson with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Butler. 5 to shoot. Johnson surveying the floor. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for your home team.
A little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis.
The physical gifts Anthony Davis possessed are just undeniable. He was built to cause havoc down low with his long arms and broad build.
And he makes both free throws.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Butler. Back to Johnson. Carter outside. Back to Johnson. From the top of the key. They get the rebound. Doesn't go that time. Johnson against Johnson. And it's Davis finishing it off.
What a beautiful play. And it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Pass to Carter. From the arc. Tries again. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got 5.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And it's Davis missing.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Butler after the basket by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And Davis throws it down.
Get Anthony Davis in transition before the defense can set up. It gives him a lot of options.
Butler finds Johnson. Here's Unseld. Butler on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Carter, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Outside Butler. The pass to Unseld. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Butler. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 21 points a game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here's Bull. And Davis pulls it down. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Johnson kicks to Carter. Back to Johnson. Now Bull. He has 5. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here is Davis. Passes to Johnson. Outside Butler. Shoots from the line. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's a 7-point spread. Here's Carter. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Pass to Roy. From deep three-point range, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Carter outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Let's give a big round of applause to your dancing.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. See the stat sheet here for Jimmy Butler. Pass to Howell. Lakers passing it around. Schrempf kicks to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left to play in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Williams passes to DeRozan. Head for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
And there's the pass to Griffin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Red. Bynum kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Whistle. He gets that one.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Johnson. And here's Schrempf. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lopez passes to Schrempf. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Howell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good from Schrempf.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Back to Johnson. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bynum against Lopez. From deep. Issel grabs the board.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Reed. Then it's the franchise. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Griffith in at the 2 spot. And for the Raptors, they got Johnson. Also Carter out there. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Raptors also making a change. Holes checked in, and so Butler nails both of them. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Butler passes to Johnson. Teardrop shot. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Carter outside. Outside Butler. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 5. Passes it to Griffith. Back to Roy. Lots of room. And good that time. Roy's got 8 points. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. Pass to Butler. Now Carter. Over Butler. And it's Carter missing. Butler against Johnson. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Johnson. Out to Carter. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 10 points for Vince Carter.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Pass to Griffith. From deep. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is really. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter outside. Back to Johnson. The pass to Carter. Kicks it to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Davis with some nice D.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Fires the 3, and that one's good. Griffith. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
And, you know, for someone with the nickname Dr. Duncanstein, Griffith does a lot of damage from three-point land. He is a high flyer and a long-range bomber.
Outside Butler. Here's Carter, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Away team ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Roy. He's got 8. Outside Butler. Davis inside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Unzeld's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Butler. Johnson against Roy. Pass to Bull. Right side, Butler. Here's Johnson. And Johnson missing again.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Johnson, the pass to Unseld. Carter, right side. Pass to Unseld. That's a 2 from Butler. And another basket for Toronto. Los Angeles leading by 10. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And your damn team.
Magic Johnson checked in for Los Angeles. Some changes for Toronto. Johnson draws the double. Pass to Davis. Williams against Johnson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Williams with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Red. Outside DeRozan. Passes to Issel. Just 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Roy from outside. And they recover it. Reed dishes to Davis. And the dunk by Reed.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
Williams passes to Issel. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Issel. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Issel's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Roy, that's a two-pointer. They get it back. Johnson, good on the bucket. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Williams kicks to Red. Here's DeRozan. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis, the pass to Butler. Can't cash in from close range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
DeRozan's shot is off.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Pass to Reed. Bynum with the block. Now Red. 8 points his last outing on the wing. Williams. The putback. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Davis puts it in.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
DeRozan's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Roy over Red. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The franchise is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Reed. Then there's Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Butler against Butler. Butler kicks to Carter. Fires from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Back to Johnson. Floats it up for Davis. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Unseld.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Johnson, the pass to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Carter looking around. Butler kicks to Carter. Johnson in the corner. And taken away by Roy. Johnson in the corner. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
The offensive IQ AD possesses is special. Smart at knowing how to get himself going.
Roy against Butler. It's Carter, high post. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good for Ron Butler. And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Johnson, the pass to Butler. Johnson against Johnson. Roy from outside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And here is Los Angeles now. 6 to shoot. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Can't hit from 12. Toronto trails by 13. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Butler finds Carter. Bull with it. Davis is there. Here's Johnson. Here's Bull. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first. Once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
For Toronto, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Roy passes to Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Here's Johnson. Carter outside. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Butler passes to Davis. Outside Roy. Butler dishes to Davis. Roy from outside. And they'll get another chance. It's deflected. Here's Johnson. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
That's his first.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. Down by 12. Butler passes to Bull. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Count that bucket. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
The first one falls, and Los Angeles with some changes. Lopez comes in for Anthony Davis, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Reed. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Los Angeles leading by 13. Johnson with the bounce pass. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Johnson. That's 10 points for the franchise.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Bull. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Lakers making a change here. Schrempf's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
Now the pass to Issel. Over Schrempf. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Howell's checked in for the franchise. And then for Toronto. Boomer, he's checked in for Bull. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And it's Williams in for Dennis Johnson. Gay outside. Back to Johnson. Lopez outside. Down low. Gay inside. Defended by Carter. Gay misses. The putback, and the rebound goes to Lopez. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Carter with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Issel's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Passes it to Johnson. Here's Howell. And it's off from 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Lopez. Find him with the block. Here's DeRozan. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
That's DeRozan for you. Aggressive by nature. He's going to attack you every trip down.
Here's Carter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Lopez dishes to Johnson. It's Schrempf on the wing. Here's Lopez. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And the Raptors call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Johnson kicks to Carter. Pass to Red. And here is Butler. Johnson right side. Unloads from 9. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Back to Johnson. Lopez passes to Gay. Johnson inside. Johnson's there.
Away team, Dennis Johnson. That's his second.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting for your home team, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Red. Back to Johnson. With some arc. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On deep, Gay. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That one a little long.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And Howell kicks to Johnson. 3 seconds left. And the officials call a traveling violation.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Anthony Davis.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Toronto right now, they've got Bol, Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Butler. And it's Unseld in at the 4 spot. Roy against Butler. In the corner, Bull with it. Rocket 6. Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Johnson. Roy from outside, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
At 6'10", Davis can survey the defense and find just the right passing angle.
Johnson, the pass to Unseld. There's the dish to Carter. Here's Johnson. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson kicks to Roy. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. The kick outside to Butler. And the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Butler passes to Johnson. Now here is Carter. Here's Unseld. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
His 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. Shooting for the away team, Wes Unseld at the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 17. Outside Roy. Johnson against Johnson. Outside Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Butler kicks to Johnson. On the pass to Unseld. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, finishing in the face of some really good defense there. Unseld shows how difficult it can be to guard him inside. I didn't think he'd be able to get that one off My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Back to Johnson. Five on the clock. Unseld, the pass to Johnson. Johnson with the block. Outside Roy. Lakers passing it around. And the dunk by Reed.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Butler. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
For 3, Roy, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Carter outside. Johnson outside. Here's Unseld. Passes it to Bull. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Butler with the steal. Roy, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Unseld's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
High post Johnson. Read on him.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Johnson, the pass to Butler. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Butler kicks to Johnson. There's the drive. Count the basket. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Raptors. Butler feeling out a bit. Carter, the pass to Bowles. To end the drought. And Butler with a nice bucket inside.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
First free throw is good.
Yo, AD! And one, baby! CJ! Foul! Yo, gay!
Are you ready for another action-packed season of professional NBA 2K? The NBA 2K League 2022-2023 season is tipping off on March 8th. Watch the best in the world come together to compete for the title. And back again this season, 3v3 tournaments featuring you, the community. Think you can take on the pros?
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your... Happy weekend, everyone. Get Allie, take...
Well, Brian, the NBA's...
makes sense, Allie. Thanks. Now the starting... Group... The visitors. And for the Spurs, they've got Klay Thompson, and it's Peyton in at the point guard position. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Pass to Wade. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Orlando.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Gilmore. 11 feet out. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Artis Gilmore, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Peyton. Pass to Thompson. Here's Weber, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Fires it. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Wade. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. And stolen by Anthony. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Weber. That's Ibaka defending. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Down low. Here's Simmons. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Camby. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payton. The offensive rebound. Weber. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Serge Ibaka.
They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Chris Weber. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Greg. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Outside Payton. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shoots it from the high post. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Right side Simmons. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're really working the paint now.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
pause and check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. San Antonio in second.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Weber. Out to Thompson. 4-3. Fires in the triple.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Anthony outside. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Thompson right side. Pass to Payton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Now Simmons. He has 6. Pass to Anthony. Here's Gilmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Thompson pulls it in.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Payton with it. Over Anthony. They get the rebound. He can't hit that time. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. Defended by Thompson. Thompson with some nice D.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Anthony outside. Back to Simmons. Pass to Anthony. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
Shooting for the away team, Carmelo Anthony. 1 shot.
We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
take a look at some numbers for Jeremy Grant. Outside Russell. Back to Grant. Fires from deep. No good. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
And he gets it back. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Anthony's got 7 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
He shoots. The shot by Russell, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Now here's Ingram. Horford outside. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Ingram. Looking to end the run. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's the teardrop. Basket counts. And the Magic lead by 15. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And Orlando shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Pass to Marley. Jacks up a 3. Russell with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. Down by 15. 16 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Here's Marley. The kick out to Simmons. The hook shot. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Orlando up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break.
Your dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On offense, here is San Antonio. 15-point game. They've got Klay Thompson, and it's Payton in at the 1. Pass to Weber. Back to Payton. Now here's Thompson. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer off the mark.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
On the court for the Magic. And they pick up 2.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Wade. Pass to Thompson. Here's Camby. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shot. Anthony grabs the board. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Harper. Lets it go from deep. And Camby pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Payton. Misses off the left iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Harper. From deep. Now here's Ibaka. Defense is right there. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ibaka's gotten his first basket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wade. Outside Payton. Here's Wade. Over Anthony. Wade misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Anthony. And here's Ibaka. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Second chance effort. And he knocks the jumper down. Anthony's got 9 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Driving inside. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Anthony. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. DeJounte Murray, number 1.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
Pass to Wade. Here's Camby. Here's Weber. That's Ibaka defending. And that one's good. Weber.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Murray with it. Here's Harper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Walton. Blocked! Here's Weber. Inside, Camby. And Walton pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
It's tipped. On the wing, Payton. From downtown, finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Murray. Here's Harper. Shot on the wing. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
The Magic have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. Back to Simmons. To the left wing. Count it. He has 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Russell. Here's Camby. To the left side wing. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots.
For your home team, D'Angelo Russell at the line for 3.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, no good.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. Back to Simmons. Left side Murray. Here's Marley. Lets the 3 fly. And the jam by Ibaka.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
And here's Russell. Back to Ingram.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Camby. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Murray. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Checking in for the away team, Tom Gugliotta.
Here's Horford. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Here's Russell. No good off the back of the rim.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Gugliotta, defended by Thompson. Right side, Simmons. Here's Marley. Russell with the rebound.
He struggles shooting the rocks, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's the three. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Gugliotta. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Thompson in the post. And the basket is good. Thompson's got 5.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Murray up top, covered by Ingram. Takes one from 10 feet. No good, a bit long that time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Orlando Magic delivering the blowout. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Looking at Orlando. Kenny, give us your take.
When you can generate second chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel like that. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got Klay Thompson, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Knocked loose. Now here's Simmons. Here's Anthony. Good D by Payton. Pass to Wade. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Okay, Dwayne Wade still showing a little get up and go at the rim. Nice dunk.
Payton against Simmons. Anthony outside. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Simmons. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wade. He gets it in there. He has 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Marlin. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Pass to Wade. Outside Payton. The 3 is up. That shot off. The Magic have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Anthony. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Shooting for the away team, Carmelo Anthony at the line for 1.
One shot.
Good hit, man. Good hit.
Well, the Spurs shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Thompson outside. Back to Payton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Gilmore. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Home team foul.
Grant's checked in for Thompson.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Ibaka, the pass to Anthony. From the corner. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Anthony's got 16 points.
That attack mentality like he does so often. Melo just putting on an offensive clinic here.
Here's Wade. And the layup falls. Give him 8.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Anthony outside. Pass to Ibaka. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, you look at the frame and the physicality of Serge Ibaka. This guy is a hard-nosed player, and he finds a way to power through it.
Serge Ibaka, shooting 1.
One shot.
Ibaka, no good on the free throw.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
Now here's Grant, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Weber. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Harper. The floater. Can't get it to drop. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Payton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Anthony.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for your home team, Gary Payton. 2 shots.
2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the inside. And Walton gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Harper, guarded by Payton. Here's Harper, just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Poke loose. Grant outside. Here's Boozer. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
You talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Orlando calls timeout. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for San Antonio. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Payton. Outside Simmons. Pass to Ibaka. 18 feet out. Here's Gugliotta. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Wade. Now here's Ingram. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Throws it up high.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Weber. Pass to Grant. Now Russell. Here's Weber. Fades. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Outside Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Pass to Russell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
DeJounte Murray.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Free throw, no good for Russell. For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Horford with some nice D. Here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Russell's got his second basket on the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Marley, covered by Ingram. Good on the bucket.
Assist goes to Tom Gugliotta.
Now Russell, he's got 6. Outside Ingram. Back to Russell. Outside Ingram. Now here's Horford. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Murray with it. Russell covering. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Gilmore. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Marcus Camby. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, Artis Gilmore. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Wade. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And that one's good. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. On the take. It's off. And so it's Orlando, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
Get to Wayne. Hey, Bus, pick coming, pick coming, pick coming. Oh, foul. No. Shooter, no. Screen coming. Wait. Ball. Mimi, I got it.
Timeout. Start it.
Yo, man up on Russell. Buckets. Oh, get in. Hey, Boozer. Derek! Hey, yo, Boozer! Watch Derek. No! Wallace! Hey, get on Derek! Hey, one!
Oh, and one. KJ! Hey, one. Molly.
The heat is on in NBA 2K23 Season 5 featuring Tyler Hero. But I wonder how many of you can actually shoot like him in the game.
Not a lot of people, I can tell you that, including you in our last run in Team 2K TV versus the world. But anyways, we sat down with Tyler Hero over All-Star Weekend to get to know him a little bit better and see how well he knows himself. Take a look.
And the visitors making an immediate... And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got help. Hardaway is out there with Paul George. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Daniels in at the power forward position. And for Minnesota, they've got Ewing. Dumars is out there with Paul. Then there's Marion. And it's Haywood in at power forward. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's Hardaway, following the basket by Chris Paul. Havlicek the pass to Towns. Here's Hardaway. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Such a highly skilled player. Penny Hardaway takes the punishment, gets hit on the face, and able to fight through it.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Here's Paul. Marion outside. Passes it to Dumars. Paul outside. There's the three. And no good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Havlicek. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Well, I tell you what, Penny Hardaway doing a nice job using that cat-like quickness and length to come up with the steal.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Just 2 to shoot. Poked away. Stolen by Havlicek. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Towns. He dishes it to Hardaway. Havlicek kicks to Towns. Short. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dumars the pass to Paul. Can they get it? Here's Ewing. Count it.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Havlicek right side. Outside, Towns. Daniels dishes to George. Stolen by Dumars. Out to the right wing. Paul for three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Suns leading by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. And with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The 17-footer. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Marion. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it's on John Havlicek.
Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. And Shawn Marion drops them both. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
That's in there. Conley with the assist. Marion's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here is Havlicek. And Ewing with the block. They retain possession. Daniels passes to Hardaway. Towns trying to get open. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great touch that time from Hardaway on the floater. Well done.
Pass to Marion. Here is Haywood. No points in the game yet for him. Conley gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dandridge comes in for Joe Dumars. Here's Caldwell. Pass to Mathurin. Willis against Grant. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Hardaway. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Passes it Dandridge. Back to Conley. And there's the pass, Dandridge. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The shot by Marion, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hardaway against Conley. Stolen by Grant. Now here is Conley. Defense is right there. Marion dishes to Grant. Pass Dandridge. 6 on the shot clock. Ewing can't get it to go. Sun shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Grant. Will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Sean Marion.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Marion's got 8 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Master Caldwell. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mathurin, good.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Pass Dandridge. Back to Conley. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Suns making a change here. Rivers checked in. Clock at 6. Floats one up. And Hibbert with the block.
And the art of verticality. I mean, Hibbert able to contest shots without breaking the invisible plane between he and the offensive players. As a matter of fact, he may be the very best in the league at doing that.
First personal foul. Second team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Minnesota making a switch.
Team, Patrick Ewing at the line for one.
The free throw off from Ewing.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
Rivers passes to Caldwell. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top, leading by just one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Well, Phoenix shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Joe Dumars is out there with Paul. Then there's Noah, and it's Haywood in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Paul. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Rivers looking over the floor, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
There's the pass to Rivers. And here's Daniels. Haywood covering. Havlicek outside. 5 to shoot. Daniels kicks to Havlicek. Offline with his 3. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Dumars. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Towns against Noah. Pass to Sprewell. Shoots over Havlicek. Noah in the post. Defended by Towns. Haywood gets the bucket.
Oh, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive. Awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
Rivers against Paul. Havlicek kicks to Rivers. He feeds it to Daniels. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, tremendous vision from Rivers there. You see why he racks up so many assists.
Pass to Sprewell. And here's Dumars. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ball against Rivers. Kicks it to George. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Ball outside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's George. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Marion passes to Paul. Marion trying to get open. Paul's shot is off.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Grant against Towns. Here's Dumars. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Free throw good, Dumars. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rivers kicks to Daniels. Passes it to George. Here's Rivers. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Paul George with the steal. From about 19 feet. Rebound, Minnesota. Haywood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Dumars. The pass to Haywood. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your dance team. Fans, Fans, please give a big round of applause to your dance team. Fans, your dance team.
Hardaway's checked in for Rivers.
Penny Hardaway.
Phoenix trails by 3. Pass to Mathurin. Marion against George. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And the shot goes in.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Paul kicks to Marion. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Kept alive, Minnesota. Haywood, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Shot from free throw range. Paul's shot is off. Well, Phoenix shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Hardaway dishes to Towns. He kicks to George. Here's Mathurin.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And it's tied up with that one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dandridge comes in for Dumars. And it's Conley in for Chris Paul. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Minnesota shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Marion. Passes Dandridge. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Trying to get open is Haywood. Here's Grant. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Hibbert. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Phoenix, no good that time either.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Ball stolen. Here's Caldwell. Dandridge defending. Offensive rebound. Here's Hardaway. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Here's Conley. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hibbert. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 1.
Boy, T-Rex, they call him, Kevin Willis, devouring those second chance points.
Back to Conley. Feeds to Haywood. Over Willis. Bank shot, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting 43% from the field. Here's Caldwell going inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The pass to Andrews. Hardaway against Conley. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Marion's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Several teams changing it up here.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the Suns, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%. They need to stop settling. Stay patient. Move the ball around and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Hardaway is out there with Paul George. Then there's Havlicek. Then there's Towns. And it's Daniels in at the 4 spot. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dumars. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
The Suns shooting in this game, 45%. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Pass to Havlicek. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Inside, here's Marion. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Marion's got 13.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack. It's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And that one's good from Havlicek. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Paul surveying the floor. Ewing right side. It's good. He has 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Havlicek outside. Back to Hardaway. Havlicek outside. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Walked again.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejections.
Marion passes to Ewing. Shoots over Havlicek. Fades. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
And the Suns call time. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hardaway against Paul. Outside, Towns. Shoots over Hayward. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns. Hardaway against Paul. Ewing right side. Marion against Havlicek. Stolen by Havlicek. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Daniels kicks to Havlicek. The three from George. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Marion with it. Hardaway picks him up. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Haywood's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Havlicek against Marion. The feed to Paul. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Marion. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. He lobs it up.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Paul kicks to Dumars. Paul finds Ewing. Over Towns. Ewing misses. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 1. Against Hardaway. That one drops for him. Hardaway has got 15.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Dumars the pass to Ewing. Marion against Havlicek. On the wing, Ewing. And too long on the shot. Phoenix leading by 3. Passes it to Hardaway. Back to Towns. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Ewing. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Rivers. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Noah. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Caldwell, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Minnesota trails by 8. Now the pass to Sprewell. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Sprewell. Shoots over Havlicek. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Caldwell. Lock at 6. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point range. A shot off that time. And Minnesota now the other way. 2 minutes. Here's Sprewell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Noah. Here's Paul. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective.
Paul against Rivers. Over to the wing. Havlicek dishes to Rivers. Passes it to Caldwell. Shoots. And that one hits back iron. Minnesota trails by 6. Dandridge passes to Ewing. And the shot goes in. Ewing's got 6 in the quarter.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your dance team.
Joe Dumars is checked in for Dandridge. And the Suns making a change here. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Rivers passes to Hardaway. Now Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Towns, high post. The 17-footer goes down. And the Suns lead by 6. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Minnesota. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dumars against Hardaway. Paul for 3. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's Rivers on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ewing. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Paul's running. And here's Dumars outside. Rivers with it. Lets a floater go. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Sprewell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Minnesota trails by 8. We've got Paul. Also Dumars out there. Noah is out there with Marion. And it's Haywood in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Paul George with the steal. To the inside. The kick out to Havlicek. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Noah.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside, George.
I see him.
The pass to Havlicek. Hardaway with it. Pass to Daniels. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Paul. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George passes to Towns. Dumars with it. George picks him up. Dumars against George. From the low block. Here's Haywood. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Daniel. Shoots over Haywood. Phoenix no good that time either.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ewing's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Paul kicks to Marion. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Havlicek. George against Dumars. And George gets it to go.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Now, here's Dumars. Stolen by George. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
John Havlicek, 2nd personal foul, 1st team foul. At the line for your home team, Shawn Marion. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Shawn Marion. And Marion drops them both. Phoenix leading by 4. Havlicek outside. Kicks to Hardaway. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. George missing again.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Havlicek kicks to Hardaway. Minnesota with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Marion against Havlicek. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Havlicek. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Suns lead by 6. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Minnesota. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Lets the three fly. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Marion, and that one drops for him. Marion's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Ball against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And George gets it to go.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
Outside Dumont. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Suns leading by 7. Here's Hardaway, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Paul. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ewing. No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. Phoenix leading by 8. It's George on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist in the game.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. and he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better. We've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thank you, David. Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
And the Suns call time here. They're in front by 11. 1:56 left in the fourth.
Give them a hand, fans. You're dancing.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Paul picks up that free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Paul passes to Ewing. Shoots over Towns. Ewing, good. Ewing's got 4 this quarter.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Outside, George. Havlicek against Marion. And here's Havlicek. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From deep. Hardaway, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Marion. Dishes it to Ewing. And that one drops.
Yeah, you know, for as big as Ewing is, he's got an explosiveness to him, and he's got pretty good strength and size. He's a tough cover.
Here's Hardaway. Havlicek outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Paul. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Havlicek the pass to Towns. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And George kicks to Hardaway. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.